Randy Orton slithering.
Oh, watch out.
Good evening. Hey, first things first, man.
I'm cold as hell.
Happy New Year to y'all. How y'all feeling? Hey, to make you feel worse already, we're just as close to 2000 as we are to 2050. That's insane. Hey man, cheers. I got a cup of cran grape right here, bro. Make a toast with me, bro. Hey, one thing about us, we finna talk about the same stuff we've talked about for the last 2-3 years. Video games. What I want to talk about today, I want to talk about my favorite games of 2024. Now, I'm not going to act like I played every single game that came out. I didn't play Metaphor. I didn't even play Space Marine, which I'm kind of mad about, but that's not my fault. It's because my friends suck, not me. But I want to talk about my favorite games from last year. I want to talk about why they're my favorite games. I'm obviously talk about some of the worst ones too, but we're not going to focus on the negativity, but we definitely going to address it. We looking at you, Suicide Squad. But first, before we do anything else, we're going to talk about some honorable mentions, bro. The first thing I want to include is X Defiant. I'm lying. That game is actually. Let me be for real quick. Some games that I really enjoyed that I won't say were some of my favorite games. Number one, College Football 25. College Football 25 was like a return to form for sports games, bro. No, well, never mind. I'm pretty sure there were microtransactions, but they weren't forced on you. You really didn't have to. If there are microtransactions, I have no idea where they are because I don't play anything where it's even suggested. But the first college football game in who knows how long, about like 15 years, something crazy. Madden was sucking, 2K's been sucking, so that game really came and bro, made so many people happy, including myself. Hold up, and let me introduce y'all to the pup real quick. Hey, what's up? You don't got nothing to say? Alright, I'm gonna put you down now, my bad, bro. Also, Sonic and Shadow Generations, bro. Sonic Generations is one of my favorite Sonic games on the PS3, and for them to bring that back and basically add a Shadow expansion, that was great. Best Sonic anything that's dropped in years, not gonna lie, and that's saying something. No, it's not. All the games have been pretty bad. And the last honorable mention I want to make, bro, is Rise of the Ronin. I've beaten harder bosses than you, buddy. I'm calling an ambulance, but it's not for me. It's not for And now, when Rise of the Ronin came out, I'm not gonna lie, y'all were kind of deep frying it, talking about the PS3 graphic allegations. Now look, I'm not gonna say the graphics were amazing or good even, but yo, that gameplay was super fun. My favorite part of the game really was the multiplayer. I probably had some of the most fun that I had this year on the game playing Rise of the Ronin with my mans. That's probably the most fun I've had recording a video this year. Well, last year, but if y'all haven't watched that, bro, y'all gotta go watch that one. I'm gonna put it up on the screen right now. And even though I didn't even finish the game, I didn't play that much of it. All I know is the multiplayer was so fun. It was tough. Now, you couldn't travel around the open world with your mans, but it was very mission based, but still a good time that I had on the game. I know that's not gonna be like no top game that came out this year, but hey, just an honorable mention. Now to my top games of the year. Now this is not like a ranking list. The order that I say these aren't in any type of order. These are just games that I can tell you off the top of my head were great this year. Number one, we're gonna talk about it. Stellar Blade, bro. Stellar Yams, the game. That game was all about ass and combat, and I loved it, bro.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
To be clear, I haven't even finished the story yet. I'm still playing through it as we speak. I'm like 70% through the game, but yo, when I tell you the music, top tier, bro. Like, imagine Sonic. I know I relate Sonic to everything, but Sonic music is peak. If you really know, you know. But imagine Sonic and Persona music had a baby, bro. That's Stellar Blade right there. Combat was borderline Souls. I say more like Eliza P combat, but actually, let me not even say that. I'll say Souls / Bayonetta. That's what the combat was like, and the combat was fun, super fun. It was low-key in depth too. After like halfway through the game, or maybe like 60% through, it gets hard out of nowhere, bro. It low-key caught me off guard, but the challenge it's inviting. Like, your boy loves it. Graphics, music, gameplay. Now when it comes to the story is okay. I'll tell you one thing though, the voice acting is terrible. I'm not gonna lie. Voice acting is, I'm not gonna say some of the worst voice acting I've ever heard in the game. I don't know how to explain it. You just have to play it and you'll know exactly what I mean. But that game, fire. If y'all haven't played that one, y'all should definitely check that out. The next game I want to talk about that really caught 90% of people off guard, bro, Helldivers 2. Now, yo, Helldivers 2 was so fun. I need to download that game back too, because I know at the end of the year they dropped a bunch of DLC for the game, and people are saying it's like super good. But like for a cool like month or two, yo, it was Helldivers above all else, bro. We were doing just about anything for justice, bro. We were spreading democracy across the galaxy with your friends. Like what are we talking about? I thought a really funny part of the game is that they kind of make you powerless. It's like the Stormtrooper experience. I feel like Star Wars, yo, if Helldivers gameplay had like a Star Wars mask over top of it, that would be fire. Star Wars fans would literally be livid. Low-key, Helldivers 2 was the Stormtrooper experience, bro. First of all, as characters in the game, every time you die, technically that character doesn't come back. Unless what I read was wrong. Every time you die, they spawn in a new Helldiver. So it's basically like they're just dropping them in. Every time you die, they're just dropping in soldiers and dropping in soldiers until you complete the mission. And then how helpless you are as a Helldiver is crazy. First of all you can really do is run, shoot, dive, and the dive sucks. So like you better dive correctly because you gonna get clapped. The Helldivers 2, bro, some of the most fun that I've had on the game this year. And then they're not super pricey either. I mean, they do have stuff that you can pay for, like obviously like DLC stuff, cosmetic stuff, but it's nothing like pay to win or anything like that, and it's not shoved in your face either, so it's really cool. But yo, if you haven't played Helldivers 2 yet and you're looking for a game with your friends, you gotta try Helldivers 2. Now another game we need to talk about for positive and negative reasons, bro. Black Myth Wukong. Black Myth Wukong had a moment, bro. Yo, first of all, I'm not gonna act like the game was bad. The game was fire. It was cool, right? The hype was a little too much, in my opinion, right? Because if you've played Black Myth Wukong, bro, you know that game has a lot of flaws in it. First of all, when you're traveling around the map is not big, but it looks like you can go a lot more places than you actually can. So there are so many times where I'm playing that game, right? And I'll be like, oh, let me jump down here because like, why wouldn't I be able to jump down there? It's an invisible wall. Yo, you know how many invisible walls that I ran into while playing Black Myth Wukong? It was crazy. Another thing about that game that I don't know if y'all experienced or if it was just me, my first time playing it, like the first night playing it, it crashed like 2-3 times. And I'm playing on PS5. Now, to be fair, it hasn't done that since then, but it's just weird. Like my first time playing a game, you all here crashing on me? I'm not gonna say all the boss fights are bad by design because that's cap. The boss fights in that game are gas. That's one of my favorite things about the game. The music is also really good in that game, and the combat and stuff like that. But yo, oh my god, there's this one boss fight that turned me off from the game so bad. Actually, there's two. No, I'm gonna say one. I don't know. I'm gonna put a picture of him right now. I'm gonna put the thumbnail from the video that I uploaded fighting the guy, bro. Yo, he sent me into a hiatus from that game. It's a boss fight on a bridge, right? Now, you think a boss fight on a bridge? Okay, cool. You know, I might be able to knock him off the bridge. I'll probably be able to fall off the bridge too. But no, he can't fall off the bridge. You're the only one that can get knocked off the bridge, right? And it's so many times where like I didn't even get knocked off. The back end of the monkey's foot was sitting on the bridge and I just fall off, bro. The boss fight wasn't even hard. I just kept falling. Now, a game like Elden Ring, you know how many bridge fights there were in Elden Ring? Elden Ring has like these banisters though, so you can't like just fall off. Black Myth Wukong, you managed to give me my worst boss fight experience of the year, you son of a bitch. Another thing with that game too, super confusing on where to go sometimes. It's weird because it's semi-open world, but sometimes you just have no idea where to go because it's like you just have to walk around and find it. But that game was fire, but I do feel like people were gassing that game, acting like it was like one of the best story games they've ever played. And it's crazy though because the company that made it, it's like a Japanese studio or something. That's like their first time ever making a console game, and that's a great job for the first time. But hey, I gave Black Myth Wukong like a solid like 8 out of 10, bro. But it was fire. I'm not gonna harp too much on this game specifically because I really only played it for about a month, but that month that I played with it, it was so fun, bro. Tekken 8, my first Tekken ever playing in my life, bro. Tekken 8 was such a good game. I really wish I could have got more of my friends to play that game, man. I've never played a game and liked it so much, but I barely played any of the game. When I played it, the only character I played as was Leroy because he's the black guy. He looks like an uncle, bro. He looks like the pimped out uncle. But I learned the character a little bit and then I just hopped right into online matches and that's all I ever did, bro. I never played the story. I played a little bit of the arcade mode. I don't remember what it was called, but it was like around the world. I don't remember what it was, but I remember it was like an arcade mode. That's all I know. You had these little tiny NPC characters and you like travel to arcades to fight different like arcade champions and stuff like that. But other than that, that's all I did in that game. Didn't learn any other characters. For me playing online matches as Leroy, yo, the game was so much fun, bro. The online, the different variety of characters just from playing against them yo, the game was great. And I think I got rid of it because I just played that one time, never played it again. And I don't know why I got rid of it. But anyway, the game that I probably had the most fun on this year, and not because the game was the best out of anything that's come out, but it just resonated with me at the time, bro. Yo, y'all are gonna call me weird. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Hey, shoot me. Don't sue me. I'm just saying, yo. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero was, oh my gosh. It had a moment. I'm still playing it to this day. It hasn't been out for like a crazy amount of time. I'm pretty sure it came out in October, but that's probably the most hype that I've been for a game in a long time. And I think I was so hype about it because it was just around the time where I started watching Dragon Ball again, because I used to watch when I was younger, but I never really finished anything, so I didn't really know anything. But I started watching it again in 2024, and yo, I was hooked to it, bro. I was like, all the memories came back from Raging Blast 2, bro. Xenoverse 2. I started playing Xenoverse 2 again. I watched all of Z, all of Super. Right now I'm watching Daima. I tried Dragon Ball GT. I couldn't get through too much of that, bro. Dragon Ball GT was pissing me off a little bit. But then I also started OG Dragon Ball, so like this game coming out, bro, and it being fun, and like the graphics were like beautiful, like straight out of the manga. I started reading the manga. This is my first time ever reading the manga. I'm reading Dragon Ball Super right now. Yo, this dude Moreau is a problem. Yo, he's a problem. We need the Avengers. But hey, man, it's a great game. I've made so many videos on this game already, and I'm gonna keep making more. Started playing with my mans, multiple friends. Yo, I'm trying to get a whole tournament going with people that I know that play it, but I don't know that many people that play it. But hey, bro, the game has been so much fun, and it's just an anime fighting game. Y'all know anime fighting games suck. This one doesn't suck. I feel like there's a lot more that needs to be added. As I said in one of my previous videos, yo, if y'all haven't seen that, first of all, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, bro. We make videos like this all the time. Anime, video games, Sonic, whatever, Marvel. Like, we talk about everything, bro. If you like this, bro, subscribe to the channel, bro. Join the network, you feel me? But hey, Sparking Zero, honestly, I might be crazy. That's one of my favorite games this year. Maybe the most fun I've had on a game so far this year. Now, the games that I wish that I would have played this year, I'm gonna make this its own little section in the video, bro. Yo, I haven't played Alan Wake 2, right? Now, if y'all don't know me, I am so scary when it comes to horror games. I love me some horror movies, but horror games, bro, horror games are a completely different ballpark that I don't got no business playing. Yo, Dead Space, I literally couldn't get through Dead Space, bro. Callisto Protocol was trash. That's different. That wasn't even scary. But games like Dead Space, The Last of Us Part 2 was low-key scary as hell. But horror games, no, bro. I can't do it. But Alan Wake 2, I really want to play Alan Wake 2 because I heard the story is crazy in that game. Another game that I never got around to, bro, and I'm so sad that I didn't get around to it. Yo, Space Marine 2, Warhammer. Oh my God, bro. It looks so good, yo. There's even a Amazon Prime show that recently came out called Secret Level, and they had a episode dedicated to Space Marine or whatever, and it was so good. It was so good, and it just made me think like, yo, I should just get the game and play it by myself, right? But that's one of those games where like I feel like I just need to play it with the homies, bro. I just have to. And I have a group of 3 dudes that I play with, pause, including me, but it's always one of them, bro. He act like he can't play anything. He act like he don't got no time to play anything, bro. So, and me and my mans, we not trying to do it just us, bro. We need 3. Another game that I was thinking about playing, but I really don't even know if I'm gonna like that game, is Metaphor. Now with Metaphor, I've never really played a game like that. The only one that I played is Persona 5, and I barely played it at all. So I don't even know if I like that for real. It's like a different type of game that I'm not used to. It's a lot. So like, but it looks really good. So that is also a game I really want to try. Now, the game that I have tried and I just don't know how I feel about it is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Now, I think it's called Queen's Blood, whatever that mini game is. Fire, right? And it's really just more a Final Fantasy VII remake, which I love. I love that game so much. But Rebirth, bro, it just takes so long, and it's a lot of open worlds, kind of. There's nothing wrong with that. Me personally, I'm there for the gameplay and the story, and the open world stuff is just very too much for me. I'm not a mini game person, not unless like the mini games are all so amazing, you know, but the game's been good so far. I haven't finished it. I don't know if I'm gonna finish it. I feel like I just need to be in a Final Fantasy mood to play those games because they're so long. Maybe that's really what it is, because I feel like I played that game for about 10 hours so far. Haven't even gotten through like 20%. Like it's so much of the game, bro. Okay, in the last game, I think I forgot to mention this, bro. Elden Ring Shadow of the Erd Tree. Oh my goodness. Now I haven't finished that. I think I'm like halfway through that too, because I have gaming ADHD. I'm sorry. I'll enjoy a game a lot and then something else comes out, just get distracted. I think I stopped playing that game because of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. But anyway, the boss fights in that game, even some of the side bosses, first of all, super hard. But yo, some of the new weapons that they introduced, like they had these bear claws, new swords, new katanas, bro. Like that one boss fight, I think it was the first major boss fight of that area. It was like a lion, but it was a man or something like that. Yo, he was real, but so cinematic. It was crazy. I don't even want to fight him again. I'm not even gonna say I could beat him again. But hey, the game was so good. It was so beautiful. Like, it feels like a whole nother game, bro. And okay, I also forgot something else. Last thing I'm gonna say, Astrobot. It's literally Super Mario Galaxy 3 on PlayStation, and I love it. But hey, man, if y'all enjoyed the video, if y'all got any other games that y'all suggest I play or y'all feel that I missed, let me know down in the comments, bro. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Hey, man, I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Peace.
I said I'm spinning out the way still, paving in the sun to getting paid still. I'm rolling up a chair like Curry Day still, staying out the way still. She love me cause I'm real, she like to feel real. She kid around as ill as energy feel.